People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. This is an update about an incident that occurred in a place called St. Thomas. The other day, a dilapidated building was ordered to be demolished. While they were in the process of demolishing said building, they buck upon some stuff that were not supposed to be there, as in some casket. In those caskets, it had a couple of skulls, 3 skulls to be specific, full skeletal remain of a human being. Now people, when that incident occurred, persons were shocked, persons were surprised. Persons were saying, hold on a minute. Usually, when somebody goes to their afterlife, it is usually underground. They are not usually sent off in some sort of old building, dilapidated building. So therefore, that could be reasonable suspicion. Now people, the situation got even worse. It is said that it is confirmed that the body count or skeletal count is now at 7. So therefore, at least 7 crown. What makes it even more surprising, shocking, is that in some of these coffins that contain these bodies, there were all sorts of oil of this, oil of that, powder of this, key, chain, lock. Pretty much we could say that these are what we would associate obia paraphernalia. So therefore, suspicion right there. However, people, based on the information, it is said that the demolition continued. So I want to ask the question, isn't this or wouldn't this be considered some sorts of crime scene, seeing that these are the remains of somebody's mother, father, family? Wouldn't that be considered a crime scene in which it should lead to further investigation? Or did they just say, sure, them done gone already, man, make them go on about them business? So people, I am asking the question, there is no such thing as cold case investigation in Jamaica. The last time I checked, there was no statute of limitation. So people, me just say, that means no matter how long them find something suspicious, there should be some sorts of investigation. That would be reasonable suspicion in my eyes. The thing get kinda weirder because there was a counselor from Morant Bay, he went by there, and he said that when the news broke and he went by the place, from ever since that day, he felt or he feels as if he's been followed. So therefore, Duppy upon him case, Duppy aunt him. People can't verify or validate what the man said. However, he said that he is not a superstitious person, so therefore, he is not a obia worker, so therefore, like him said, believe KILLS and it cures. However, what he knows is that from him go to that place, something different. So people, this place was said to be a place that is owned by some sorts of lodge. The caretaker of the lodge was also there, and his main concern was they did not give him ample time to turn off the JPS light, so therefore live wire could have been in the building, so therefore him never get ample time to make the disconnection, or JPS did not come in time. However, he had very little concern about these remains that were in these boxes, mean coffin. So people, did he really mean that he needed more time to dispose of those? Or was he caught off guard, or was he ignorant to the fact that these even existed? Were these placed there by some other persons doing all sorts of sacrificial stuff. People, me no know. Me just a give possible. Now people, like you see, whenever you hear about oil, powder, key, chain, lock, that means somebody probably a try tie somebody. Did it work? People, me not really know. However, what I do know is that some people were sent off in some very unorthodox way. People, that is the latest as it pertains to that. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, and I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also, please subscribe to this channel. And when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. Now, people, the other day, there were a couple of disturbing incidents that took place in a Denham-Town as it pertains to members of the Jamaica Defense Force versus civilians. Very unruly, very rowdy civilians for the most part. When I did that video, I said that, listen, we have to understand the makeup of these people, the motive of these people. It is because they want to create some sort of sham. They want to end the zone of special operations, so therefore they were using psychs, they were using women for pretty much cause all sorts of public disturbance, being public nuisances, and then videotape the soldier them reacting very badly, because that is what it showed in the video. So therefore persons might not have been able to get or put things into real context. They were hoping, however, it was an epic failure, because most persons were saying that, listen, these people have zero respect for law enforcement, JCF, JDF, whatever them get, pretty much them deserve whatever that was. Now people, when I spoke about that video, I said, whenever you see stuff like this, and the soldier them cuff up people, and people lick out some people, mixed review, say the soldier them disrespectful, the soldier them violate people, human rights, civil rights, whatever. And people, in some case, that is true. However, generally speaking, these people are provoking members of the defense force, members of the armed force, so therefore they are interfering with the work that is being done. And whenever you interfere with the work that is being done, usually it is justified whatever you get. Now people, I also said you have to analyze these people and know that a lot of these gunmen, they are very sensitive. A lot of these gunmen, they are going to retaliate, even though they are trying to break the law, and the law is trying to keep law and order. They are not really bright, so therefore they are going to view things differently from the rest of us normal human beings. However, people, there was a post made by the JDF the other day, and this is exactly what it said. Gunmen in Denham-Town fired on soldiers. So people, remember I said that retaliation was going to be inevitable. Whenever you psychoanalyze these people, that is what they do. They love reprisal. They get in their feelings even when they are wrong. I also mentioned that, listen, be very careful whenever you go up against these people, not to say be scared of them. Remember, when they retaliate, they are going to retaliate for the people that did not do the wrong in which they claim was done to them. So people, pretty much, we know that more than likely the soldiers that were there during those 3 incidents, they might have been taken off frontline duty. So therefore, they were replaced with some new soldier. You know, we would think that that is what happened. When I said that at first, I realized in my comment section, some people, why I encourage the people to fire shot or do this to the JDF? Now people, there's one thing about listening and understanding. Very important that you have comprehension. Very important that you don't be biased. You don't come with a brainwash attitude. So therefore, you're not listening what I am saying. You're pretty much nitpicking. So pretty much when I say all along, see there, it happened once again right in Denham-Town. They did not even wait a week. People, the inevitable happened. It always does. It does not take a rocket scientist to know how these people operate, and people, them operate according to what we expected or what I expected. So people, that is our next story. Done with that. The next thing that is popping in the news. The other day, there was an incident in a place called St. John's Road in a Spanish town. When I did that video, I had a couple of voice notes, maybe 4 or so. And in those voice notes in which the voice was manipulated, meaning changed, the man specifically said there were a set of persons. Wild side, there was individuals, Mark, Wassi, amongst others. They were the main contributors, the main crime people that are causing all of the chaos, all sorts of family issue, father for father reprisal. Alright people, cool. Within a couple of days of me saying that, we saw that the JDF, the JCF Armed Force, they went in. When them reached by the tire warehouse on St. John's Road, going to 31 to be specific, a group of men roll out and then blaze up all sorts of can upon the soldier them. The soldiers obviously retaliated. After the smoke clear, them catch two. One of them get pie up. Now people, based on information that I am getting from the inside source once again, it is said that when the soldiers and Paw roll up at St. John's Road, because of all the flare up, the people them think say are the opposition. Now people, I am not going to say it justify their action for start blaze up all sorts of can. The point I am trying to make is that they did not realize at first that it was members of the armed force. So when them a fire and them see the fire come back, and it a come back even more serious, and people try to take with themselves, people try to run. However, my point is that they thought it was the ops. However, them almost get extinct because are the real ops are the soldier and the cops. Point blank and period. Now people, since that incident, everything kind of calmed down at St. John's Road, and I am going to show you a text that was sent to me on WhatsApp. And this is exactly, if you look at your screen, what the text said. Blessed morning. Your thing letting the truth to come out on 31. Keep working up. So pretty much everything calm at St. John's right now. For right now, who for runway, who for take with themselves, everybody gone into hiding. So people, me just assure you, the effectiveness of this channel. Like I said before, whenever I speak, it is like the black cat, not the sound system. However, when me talk, me get action. That means, I don't know, enhance story, I don't know, make up story, I don't know, thing where people just do because people tell them so. Hearsay, people, facts, we get the result. Whenever we talk, we have the documentation. The power, listen. Relevant authority, listen. Because people, one thing, you can't argue with success and you can't argue with facts. So anyways people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like I say, It is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.